Good morning, Monday after Thanksgiving. It's getting to be that time of the year. Have to pull the plows out and go over everything. Plows go on 99 to 21, the 18 and the 19, or vice versa. The 15 we don't put any plow on. Brought one skid loader back just so we had it to do this kind of stuff. We got to get the salt spreaders out, throw them in the trucks. It's, 20 degrees this morning, so chance of some light snow Wednesday into Thursday. So we were on that tree install job, so we haven't really had the time to do it. So no better time than now. And as you can see, just from them sitting, they're all dirty and whatnot. All of them have good cutting edges on them still. I run all stainless steel, Boss DXTs. If you haven't figured out by now, I kind of like everything matching. All my stuff is white, equipment, trucks. All my plows are stainless steel. The trucks right into them. I have to go pick up one more stainless steel one. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. Get like a newer used one or a brand new one. Problem is it doesn't snow enough around here. There we go. Now we'll get the trucks, pull into them, and hope everything works. Bring the salt spreaders down and go from there. Okay, hooking the first truck up. Not a lot. Way too much, way too much. It should go right in. I think he's got the bracket too high. Yep, let it come back. He's going to go under it. Turn as you're driving. Now straight. There you go. Set it up. Yep. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Nope, that does it automatically. So just hook these two in here, and then it'll do it all on its own. Oh wow, they didn't really give you much room there. What's that? You put it in park. Is the where is the controller?
There isn't one out
here. You have to find where the controller is. Yep, make sure the pointy goes with the pointy. Give it a good little wiggle in there. Okay, so now you're going to turn that on. It's already on, so now you're going to hold down on this till it turns red. Okay, and you're going to let that go. Okay, now you're going to come here, and all you do, for those of you that haven't used Boss before, those are already reversed, so when the pressure hits them, they're going to go in. So Hayden, just stand right here and hold up on that button. The plow will not hit you, don't worry.
Stand right here and hold
it up. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. There you go, done. Just like that, done. See? Pin locked. Pin locked. Might kick that one in just a smidgen on there. Good. So now you go inside, press up on the controller, and then back up, and lay it down to make sure the height of it is right. So now press up on the button. Plow should go up. Yep, go ahead. Back up a little bit because you're on that post. There you go, done. Yep, back up.
I didn't even touch it.
Yeah, no, it holds like that. Go ahead, go ahead. All right, I'll just go through the motions. Left, right, up, down. Hayden hasn't plowed before, so that's why. Looks a little jerky. Get all this shit off. All right, back up more. I think we got to change the height of the bracketing. Go ahead. Should take him somewhere level. All right, now put it down. See, I don't even think the middle touches at all. That's probably pretty close. All right, make them even and then put them down. All the way. That's pretty good. There you have it. This one looks really high for some reason. Yep. So this one's a little high. Yep, go ahead. Okay. Now we're gonna plug it in. See, I should have my headset on, but let me plug it in and I'll show you how to do that one. Okay, I forget if I pulled those pins back or not. It's in float. Put it in float so it's red. Press down on the down button and hold it. Nope. Alright, I knew this one was looking a little funky. Well, because the pins didn't lock. Come forward and to the right a little bit. Hold on. Pull that one out. See, because it locked. Because it's in the automatic position. So just pull it straight out. Nope. There you go. Okay, forward. There we go. Both locked? Yep. Lift up. So I didn't use this truck last year, which is why I wanted to check the wiring on it to make sure it still worked. And look, yep, yep. Nope, yeah, there you go, yep. The guys that did it, some trucks they hooked it up to my auxiliary button, which I like. Yeah, so it's number one. Number two? Okay.
Yeah, number 2 in this truck.
Okay. And then other trucks, they have a little switch there, which is annoying, but... All right, put it down. Let's see how it looks. Yeah. Okay. All right, there you have it. One more truck ready. And then to reverse it, we just reverse this pin. Again, for those of you that don't run it, amazing. It's awesome how quick you can do it. Pull up on that. See how that pin now disengaged? And then the hydraulics, just let it come down. You're still connected, so just back up a little bit. Then all you do is back up. Unplug it, and you're done. I really love the smart hitch hookups on these. Really nice. Now time for the old girl. this wiring on and see if it works. All right, got caught up in the moment and forgot to video the spreader going in. There it is. That truck is ready. We had it on. Got all the snow blowers running. Plow hookup works. Tailgate spreader that you can see over there that I can't stand. I don't. My thought process was for those tailgate spreaders is I still have the functionality of the dump truck, but with how quick 4 ratchet straps and a skid loader, one wire, I mean those in-bed ones come out in 10 minutes, so I really don't like those. So I want to get rid of that one too and probably get another in-bed one for the other truck. So yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Run the wiring and go from there. See, but where is the plug?
Your side.
Yeah, so what you want to do is just run it. Alright, so we're going to start here in the back and go up from there. Exhaust is really the only other thing you got to worry about.
You stay right there.
Huh?
Stay right there.
Okay. I got, let me get you big zip ties. Yeah, I mean, whatever's protected from the salt and elements, if you can get it like right up in the frame where it's not getting... I mean, I usually just travel where all the other wires are, and then we just zip tie them together, you know what I mean? That way you know it's out of the heat. It's just the back that always gets a little funky. So what I think you have to do, Mike, is probably...
Go up and then over that leaf spring.
Yeah.
No, I'm back further than that.
Oh man, I don't know if it's going to. Oh, you're pulling it the wrong. You're going the wrong way. Okay. You want that to go that way, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So pull it to the
Here, you feed it. I'll pull it. Unless you want to get. Whoo!
And then you're gonna have to
see, but that's shackle. But that's gonna. You can't put it there. It's gonna have to go somewhere.
You can zip tie right there.
Yeah, but the leaf spring moves.
No,
it's.
You can zip tie one of these. There's that one right there.
There's nothing to. How do you get up?
There's a gap.
Yeah, but ideally, can you go on this inside of the frame? That's where I want it to be. I don't want it to be on the outside of the truck. You know what I mean? I want it to be inside here, if you can. All right, hooking everything up. I figured it works, but one of these links further up is broken, which you can tell. I mean, it took grease and everything, but now I have to get a new chain, so we have to do that. Hook the lights up, got them working. This is a newer truck, so we had to run all new cable back. We don't have enough connectors, so obviously all that will look prettier when we're done. But yeah, I got to get hideaways coming. We got to put ambers in the tail lights. I'm big. I like my amber lights. That way, if we ever get hit, nobody can ever say they didn't see us. You know what I mean? If we're parked on the side of the road or something at night. So those will be on, and then the tail lights will have amber as well. And then I have a top one up there. Like I said, the 18 with the spreader in it, that is done. Plow works, everything's good to go. I'm actually going to New York tomorrow morning to get another 9-foot DXT for the 19. So then we'll have all those outfitted with plows, and the guys are going to do a cleanup. This week we're just going to finish up our odds and ends. The 99 wiring, we have to work on it's not getting power to the controller. The plow works, but the wiring on the truck, that's more like a backup truck anyway, or if we get a real big storm, you know, a foot plus or something. Good morning. I'm just gonna piggyback this video onto the one I took the other day with getting all the snow equipment ready. Went up to Syracuse, New York yesterday and picked this plow up, 9'2" Boss DXT, which is pretty much what I run on everything. Wanted to bring the camera, but forgot. And we went through some nice snow squalls through there. So now my truck has the first official salt remnants all over it now. And I also picked up 5 minutes off the route on the way home. It was about 4 hours away from where we are. Picked up 2 Boss SK 8-foot snow pushers for the skid loaders. But here are the pushers. Again, not, you know, not brand new, but by no means are they completely trashed either. I mean, if I was super picky, I could throw a new coat of paint on it and they'd look brand new. Definitely will need new shoes. The shoes are on their way out, so I might pick some of them up while I'm out today. But yeah, there those are, and then the plows in the front. So I'm gonna run this up to the plow place, pick up another spreader, and get that wired up and go from there. So, all right, I'm back. Got the new chain for the Fisher Polycaster that I have to put on. Hopefully the guys are back. They're doing a cleanup now. Hopefully they're back by the time I'm ready for this. And then I don't know why they, that's how they ship them. So we're gonna unload that. Hopefully not dropping it. Again, they're calling for maybe a coating to 1 inch tonight during the overnight when everything that we maintain is closed. So 1 truck tomorrow salting would be plenty, which would be the 18. That's ready to go. But while we have some downtime, or I have some downtime, might as well get the rest of it ready, because once we start that walking trail back in the development where we did all those trees, we're not really going to have time for anything else, because that's going to take us probably minimally 3 weeks if I had to guess. And I would have to think in 3 weeks time it's gonna snow, so it might not, you never know. So I gotta flip this over somehow by myself, so that'll be interesting. And take the tailgate off. So let me get that all situated, and then I'll give you a quick walk around. All right, let's see if I can get this to go how I hope it will go. It's a little chilly out today. Tailgate is unhooked, so I'm hoping if I just lift up on it a little bit, it'll fall backwards. Voila! What I want to do, so the bottom is up against the pallet, so theoretically, so before I put it in a truck, this is the newer, for those of you that run Western, I run Boss Plows, but Western salt spreaders. I don't know why, I just, what I've done. This is the new Fisher. They don't make the Tornado anymore. You can still get them, but they don't make it. Now it's called the Western Magdala or something like that. Weird name, I don't know. They still make, they don't, Western Tornado, you had inch and a half, or inch and a half, a yard and a half, 2 yard, and 2.5 yard. Now they only make the yard and a half and the 2.2. I don't really need, that's the 2.5, and then I got the 2.2. You can also go now between chain driven and auger driven. They're saying that really auger is the new and improved thing, where a lot of people are starting to swap out and go to auger. which makes sense when you think about it. An auger is one solid shaft. No bearings you got to worry about. There's not 100 chain links that you have to, you know, make sure are lubed up and go around the sprocket, you know, smoothly. Essentially, an auger should last the lifetime, you know what I mean? Only negative, he said, was it does not feed the salt as fast. Still has different speed settings, but it's not as quick, which I'm never dumping salt out of it. You know, you're just wasting it at that point. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the difference. So I went with the 2.2, which would be plenty for what we do it for. The properties that we maintain, I bring in triaxles of salt, and they're all, you know, within 10 minutes of where our facilities are. So, I mean, if I run out, it's not that big of a deal to go fill it up again. So, the first thing I want to do is back up and get the spinner should be in there. So I'll have to cut that string. Take that out to make it a little less heavy. Which hopefully it's in here. And they don't make the, on the older ones, again, for those of you that run it, it was the plastic big, you know, the spinner was encased in that big black plastic thing. Now it is, how do I open this without killing myself? Oh, tell me the top. Ah, the top must be locked. Oh, I can't tell. Oh, nope. Nothing's gonna fall out on me. Nope. So there you go. So this one, there's the auger, and here's the metal. See, it's just one big metal housing unit now. It's not that big bulky black thing. So let me get this all unhooked, and then I'll try and get it in the truck by myself. All right, I took the screens off, but man, they packaged this one a little better than the old version. So that's basically, that helps keep the, supposed to theoretically keep the salt from, that hangs down here and goes right above the auger. That way it keeps the salt from kind of bunching in around the auger and potentially binding it up. So these you bolt here and they hang down, and then you put the auger in. But they have this thing that is, they got that cut in there good. So I assume I have to take all this off. Which is fine, quick and easy. I think the older ones had a lock on the door though. That one doesn't want to stay open. All right, this is going down. Yeah, she's about to fall out now. Okay. Oh, they actually have it. Wow. They actually have it bolted to the actual That's pretty impressive how they ship them. It's kind of cool. What is that? Ah, see, so you can, I feel like that is different too. I mean, we're always going to have it going straight out, but Good thing about the auger is it's all a self-contained unit. So those of you that run spreaders, more specifically the chain ones, which is, you know, the most common, you'll know that after each time you use it, you get a lot of waste underneath the chain, and then most specifically in the front part, you'll get those couple like snowful shovels of salt at the end of each one, because obviously the chain is exposed, so the salt, you know, gets out between the cracks, and over time you lose it. It's inevitable, there's no way around it. It's just how they're designed. This is all one case, so the salt stays in here, so you're actually getting less waste as well. All right, how does this go? Have it like that. It's got some weight to it, that's for darn sure. But man, they spend the time in getting this cut all nice and pretty, that's for sure. It's kind of really nice how they do it. It's almost like a permanent stand for it, which is really cool. When you're done for the season, you can keep it on that. Pretty cool. All right, let me put the screen and stuff and that back on, and then I'll get it in the truck. All right, let's see if this will go according to plan. Let's see where the truck is first. Get lined up with that. And not back into the spreader that I poorly sat right there. Okay. Should be good. So now if I just lean this down, should go. That's what I don't want to risk doing. Like so.
It was a township truck, it looked like.
Probably Union or something. Alright, so Mike is putting that in there. I already don't like one design. They have it. Because that chute sits on the back the way it does, it's got to overhang the back of the truck like 18 inches, which is really weird, strange if you ask me. The old version, it would just sit flush right to the back of the truck. So, not sure if I'm a fan of that, but we'll see. Once we get this in, we'll put the grates back in, just throw a quick strap over it for now, lift the bed up and take all the old buyer's electrical stuff off and put the new one on. And then this one will be ready. Alright, we are taking the buyer's electrical stuff off. This is all part of it. Because I have to take it back to the plow place. And then we're going to rub that new one right through. This should be easy. Okay. Well, That's this is not going to fit. If we cut all the zip ties off, so it's not so, but there's no way this is going to fit in there, so cut these zip ties off.
Easy.
Wow.
Cut his finger off.
Okay, keep pulling.
That shit's not gonna fit. I'll move it. Yeah, I can.
No, I don't think you're going to unless you get this top out of your way. What?
Don't get you busy.
There you go. Go ahead, pull that. Here's a knife if you need it. Make sure you're cutting the right one. What's up? You want to go through the passenger side instead?
Yeah, because this is the side that everything was hooked up to in the first one. And then it went across, but we're going to run it down this rail because this rail's cleaner.
Okay.
Same distance.
Alright.
I'm going to come up and it's going to pop up at your top.
Okay. Ah, yeah, I see it. Hold on, the ground is going the wrong way. Hold on. Ah! Now this is why I don't work with gloves on. Hold on. Pull it down your way a little bit. Keep going. Keep going. Good. Yep. Got it.
And this was good. On this side.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of holes and zip ties through.
Yipper. Okay, so that's there. And this goes to that side. Okay. It's chilly out. There's a controller. Gotta mount that there. This will go out, but we have to feed that through first. And then this just goes from the controller up into the battery. And then we hook this to one of the upfitter switches to give it power. And then we're good. That's simple. There you go. It's getting windy. Alright, we just ran that wire back through. Yep. That goes down through there. That's all extra there. So now we'll just zip tie that up. How much extra is there? Not a whole lot. Okay. So now, I don't know if we pull. I just don't see how we're getting the big ends through that firewall. I think these have to get pulled through one at a time, because even this together is still thinner than that big. So where's the knife? So I think we got to pull from, because look how big the ends of that are. Anything?
No.
So then it's probably zip tied somewhere up here. I'm sure they have it zip tied.
I thought I got all the zip ties, but
I can't even see the, without having a flashlight, I can't even see the. It's not moving, so it's hooked somewhere. I can't pull it at all. So something is, let me mess with this. All right, got the controller set up there. Obviously we gotta zip tie up the controllers or the wiring. But yeah, no, this is not how we're doing it. We just put it there so we could put the bed up and run the electrical back. But yeah, it works. So I'm gonna take the 18 and go load up with salt just in case we need it tomorrow morning. Those offices, and we do some distribution centers that will probably need some salt in the morning. So rather have it not need it than need it and not have it. So we'll just get this buttoned up and another truck will be ready.